You're listening to Artcast from our studio in Sofia, Bulgaria.
Hello, dear listeners. Thank you for tuning in to Artcast Radio, which is recorded and broadcasted from our office of Open Space Foundation in Sofia, Bulgaria. Your host today is none other but me, Ayubu Mbarazi. Today's topic is one of my favorite discussion in general, as it have a lot of questions, a lot of things to discuss, as many people doesn't understand or know. So stay with me, and maybe together we can find answers to this question about alcohol. Is it bad or is it good? Is it okay for you to drink alcohol? Is it okay for your friends, your relatives to drink alcohol? What is the outcome of alcohol? So stay tuned. Today's topic will be discussed by an upcoming vlogger, Asma, from Tanzania, where she will try to discuss the two sides of alcohol, and later we will hear some interviews from different people, and we will decide by ourselves which is good for us. Is alcohol good or is alcohol bad? And without forgetting that the project is sponsored and supported by European Union through its project Erasmus Plus, Open Space Foundation from Sofia, Bulgaria, Chamwino Art Center from Tanzania, Mind Vagant from Italy, and Soul Expression from Uganda. Stay tuned.
What shall we talk about something today, okay? Let's say you have a friend who's always there whenever you needed an escape from reality, an escape from sadness, however, even during the worst times, okay? Like when you're feeling so down, when things are stuck, when things are not moving for you, when you just want to you want to have that one person, that one thing that's going to make all your problems go away, okay? You have that one friend, that one companion, okay? There's a friend who's also there during happy moments, okay? Like you're so happy, you want to celebrate, when you want to get hyped up or scream your lungs out like, oh my god, I am famished with happiness, okay? Or let's take it the other way around, okay? You needed an escape door from an overfueled head, an occupied mind, overstressed reality, okay? And then boom, you got it. Like you're just sitting and you're like, I'm so done with this. I'm so done with everything. I'm so tired of all of this. And then you just have that one companion who's there for you, okay? You forget everything in an instant because that one person or that one companion makes you feel like everything is fine, okay? Obviously, you don't need to be a human. You need, let's say, money to get such a companion, a friend of such, because nothing comes easy. So you have to pay, you have to use something to get something in return, okay? So moreover, as time goes and the bond between you two grow, more money, more time, more everything is put aside for that one obsession, one addiction, or let's name it one relationship. The bond that you created, that the more you stick around, the more you have that, let's say your friendship is growing and stuff, you put aside stuff. When you have something, it means you have to sacrifice something else to get something else, right? So that's how it goes. You put aside everything. You put aside your money, you put aside your love, you put aside your family, you put aside your job, you put aside everything at risk for that one obsession, okay? Now back to reality. Friend of what? Pick a side. I'm not picking side here. As a friend, okay, When you are too addicted or obsessed with this particular friend and you lose stuff, things in life, when you are at loss, it's willing to stick around, giving you an unmatched satisfaction of, you got me, okay? I mean, everybody wants someone to be there for them. Everybody wants someone who is going to be like, always there for them. Like, you got me, I'm not leaving you, and stuff, okay? So, you are too addicted or too obsessed with this particular person, this particular friend, this particular bond you have, and you lose. Let's say you're at loss, maybe you have a heartbreak, you're sad, you lost your job, maybe you lost something that's so dear to you, and then you have that one particular friend that's always there giving you that satisfaction of, don't worry, even if that's gone, I'll stick around through thick and thin, they say. And then the courage it gives you to commit or indulge in things you would barely do. So that's another thing. Like, we are shy. No matter how confident you are, there are some stuffs you can never do in public. You can never do when your mind is straight. Okay, so that particular friend gives you that courage, that confidence of, you can do it. I mean, you can do it. I'm here for you, right? So you do stuff that you would barely even try to do when you're sober. Okay, you're in stress. It bestows you a peace of mind, a piece of relaxation and unwind mind. Let's say when you're so stressed, it's there for you, and it gives you this thing, okay, I can make it all go away, so just be with me. So you get that peace of mind, relaxation, that I'm fine, when in reality you're not. Like, it's there and giving you that thing, okay? Another thing is, I get away from traumatic experience. You're having this, everybody has traumas in their life, so it's like it gives you a getaway. Like, I want to forget this thing for just a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, and it's telling you like, don't worry, I'm gonna make it go away, you're gonna forget about this. So whenever the friend is there, you forget everything. And then you also have this thing called company. You have company when nobody wants to be lonely, so the friend gives you company when you're lonely. Also a self-medication companion. 2, struggling mental individuals, okay, the anxiety people, the people who are depressed and stuff, they have this self-medication, like it gives them this thing that's some sort of a mental relaxation to mental struggling individuals. So some people that are a friend to this good friend got some stuff to say, not my words though. Here they are. One is, if you can't be happy, at least you can be drunk. I mean, you can't lose two things at the same time. So the second thing is, alcohol won't solve your problems. Then again, neither will milk. Oh God. It's only the first bottle that is expensive. Okay. So again, I'm changing sides. I'm saying for enemy. Yeah. It's quoted that temporary fun with permanent consequences. Okay, like people say, like, you're gonna have fun when you're drunk, like you're gonna do stuff, party, feel like your mind is going so over big with dopamine and stuff, and then the fun is never permanent. I mean, you have this fun and stuff, but then the consequences, they are permanent. Okay, here's words a once alcoholic used to say. Okay, alcohol gives me wings, but then it takes away the sky. I mean, you can't fly if there is no sky. I mean, where are you heading to? Mars? As it's all known, letting go of a habit, well, I won't call it hard, but then it is nearly impossible. So many people, so many individuals are struggling to let go of that one habit that is way nearly impossible. People have to go to rehab to take any just to have this thing where you have, I want to let go of this habit, I want this. People struggle for a lifetime, okay, to just let go of one habit. When a time comes and you are willing to realize that a friend is all destroying you, is a time you are more than just destroyed. They say it's too late. Here's how it goes, trying to clarify or accept that a friend is no longer friendly. There's unnecessary tolerance, so one will consume toxic. Okay, you're so addicted to this friend, you're so in love with this friend, you have to consume toxic just to get the usual satisfaction you get. Okay, the more conception, the more you put the friend close, the more damage and destruction they do to you. The more you get delusional on how your problems get faded, you come to realize that they actually never disappeared. Okay, you're like this friend. I mean, it just reaches the moment you're like, hey, wake up. And when you're awake and you're like, oh my god, I'm still at the same place with the same problem, living the same life, nothing ever changed. Okay, the medication belief will lead to an unending obsession which fade the symptoms. This goes to the medical individuals, the people who are struggling with mental health and stuff, the alcohol fades the symptoms only for them to show more when you're sober. Okay, heard about being responsible with your acts? Oh well, intoxication makes you do stuff you're most likely to not be in control over. Like, you just do things when you're tipsy, you don't do when you're sober. Okay, you just have this thing, this friend of yours controls your head, like, you can do it, I'm here, right? It pumps you up. You just do it because you think like it's there, it's gonna pump you up. People who have anxiety, they have this problem where they're so not confident when it comes to people. Okay, so then it's like, you're like, when you're tipsy, when you're intoxicated, you do stuff. They tend to have this overwhelmed confidence of fun. They can do it. They can do this. They can do that. They just do stuff because they think they can do stuff. They also say that herb is the healing of a man, a nation, but alcohol is destruction. Okay, here are some things that I know that alcohol really, really destroys. Let's say your society image. You don't know what you do when you're drunk. Sometimes alcohol makes you do stuff, stuff that you would never try to commit to, and then you just do them because you don't really know what you're doing. So the people around you tend to like judge you, give you a very, very not so good tag. Okay, they just start disrespecting you. They think that you have no purpose with your life and stuff. Another thing is health. Okay, your health deteriorates. They say that alcohol makes you die each and every day. But also at the same health phase, there's this thing that I also studied, saying that alcohol makes it hard, or let's say, it isn't the death of the brain. And oh my god, a brain is one thing that is so important when it comes to human. Okay, also, too much consumption of alcohol can lead to death, as in it ruins the lungs, the blood system and stuff. Okay, your development chart goes down. You have to use a lot of money. Some people put aside their family, they put aside their work, they put aside everything that was once too important for this one companion. Okay, like, people go through bankruptcy just because of drinking. That's because of alcohol and stuff. So alcohol isn't the answer to all questions. That's also a quote said by one person that consumes alcohol. Okay, ever heard of OD? OD is a biological term mostly used in hospitals, or let's say medical people, medical stuff. So OD stands for overdose on drug or drug overdose, and alcohol too is a drug, because alcohol is this distilled drink that is made. Okay, it's not a normal drink, it's a distilled drink. Sometimes they have to like take let's say fruits. Let me tell you what type of fruits. What fruit that makes wine? Okay, let's say just fruit, pineapples and stuff. They have to keep them for days for them to have that. I don't know what they call it scientifically, but then yeah, that's all I know. I don't want to like confuse people. Okay, so reasons why the population of teenage OD is going higher by the day. Influence. My friends influence me to do stuff sometimes, and I just find myself doing them because they're friends. So most teenage friends have this thing of influence, like because my friend does it, why shouldn't I do it and stuff. So you're like, why should I drink? And some your friends be like, because it's cool, why not? So you have to drink because your friends, or your companions, or your friends, or the people you associate yourself with drink too. Okay. Popular media. Music these days makes us feel like without being high, it's not cool. Okay, so you're like listening to Chris Breezy talking about pills and marijuana, talking about liquor, talking about stuff. You just see that intoxication theory deeply based in his music. Okay, so people be like, okay, so life with drugs, life with alcohol is the deal. And then we have escape. The world isn't as happy as it seems. Okay, people suffer from different things. People suffer from different struggles. Okay, so people just want to have that escape door where everything is fine. So most people OD, most people use drugs and alcohol just so they can have an escape. Boredom. Oh, I get bored so many times in life. But then people be like, why don't I have fun? I mean, I need to have fun. I'm human. So we would just consume drugs to be that. Okay. Now let me like mix up. Alcohol. People use alcohol because alcohol isn't so bad and isn't so good because they make it. People use money and stuff to make it, which means that there is this level of alcohol people need to like have or consume per day. Okay, you have to consume this amount. People have let's say you're after work and you with your friends and they're like, let's catch a glass. Okay, or you're celebrating something and people just consume it and stuff. But then people tend to like overuse. We call it abuse. Abuse is the excessive or the wrong usage of something. Okay, so people abuse drugs, alcohol. I don't know why. I don't do, and I'm so not judging anybody, but then that's a reality thing. Okay, and then okay, so here it is like alcohol from friend to foe. This is an article, basically. I don't know who wrote it, but then it's like it can seem strange to people that anyone would allow themselves to fall into addiction. Surely these people know how much this behavior is damaging them. This one's judging, but then the reality is that in the beginning, at least, alcohol can be a friend. Same thing I was saying. This is why people so easily fall into addiction. They find life hard to deal with, and drinking seems to help them. After having benefited from some initial comfort, the individual may be willing to put up with a great deal of misery before they accept that alcohol is really their foe. It's really easy to get addicted to good things than it is easy to get addicted to bad things. The more you consume alcohol, the more you get satisfaction of I am the best thing you've ever wanted in life. Okay? Okay. For bonding with a foe or a friend. I'm not drawing lines, no lines drawn. Make the wisest choice. That's all I can say. Thanks for being there.
I would say that I agree with almost 90% of what Asma has been saying. Even though I have my own reasoning, like I believe everything taking in a big amount can be harmful. Too much food, too much water, everything has a limit, and alcohol must have its limit too. So it's not bad, just we have to know what is the limit. Like I drink alcohol, so I know my limit is one bottle, or two, or three, or five, or I know. So if everyone understands their limit when drinking, maybe alcohol is not that bad thing. So that was just my opinion. Let's hear other people's opinion who were interviewed by one of our youth in Tanzania, Shekil Yusuf, and gave their answer as follows.
What's your name?
My name is William Samuel Kulu.
Okay, Mr. William, do you take alcohol?
No, I don't take alcohol.
What do you think are the effects of alcohol taking?
There are a lot of effects of alcohol taking.
Yes.
But I don't think alcohol is very bad because it also has its importance in our lives. Yeah, so I don't recommend the effects. I recommend to say the importance of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say some of them?
Yeah, alcohol is very important because it boosts the metabolism of the brain. It makes it function more properly. Another thing is that it strengthens the brain thinking capacity. Yeah, those are some of the importance of alcohol.
Okay, can you give me the opinions about alcohol? Any opinions?
Yeah,
according to you?
Yeah, I can give you.
Yes.
See, I advise for people who want to use alcohol, they should use. And for people who don't want to use alcohol, they should not use it. But for the people who use alcohol, my opinion is that they should drink responsibly.
Responsibly?
Yeah, by responsibly, I say that drink a little bit, just refreshing your mind, enjoyment. And if you end up not drinking responsibly, just make sure you have the support from somebody else.
My name is Hristian. I'm 12 years old. I hate alcohol because it's bad for my health, but I have seen so much kids like on my age and much older than me, then they drink the alcohol in front of me when I was in place where the kids play, like playground.
Okay.
And they start smoking and drinking alcohol, and I just run away because I don't want to be next to a person like this.
So, do you know any kids in your class that drink alcohol?
No.
No?
Nobody in my class drink alcohol.
In your school?
In your school, I'm not sure because I know only my class and some friends in the other classes, like class E. I don't know so much people.
So do you think that drinking alcohol can make you maybe fail in your class, maybe don't finish your school and something like that?
Yes, I think I can finish the school because maybe I will get drunk if I drink alcohol.
Okay. And okay, maybe in where you live, do you have an experience like maybe your father, your mother, your uncle, or just neighbors who are...
Yes, my neighbors drink alcohol, but my father and my mom, they don't drink alcohol. They don't drink because they don't like the, I don't know, the taste or
Okay.
something. But my dad smokes.
Smoke, okay?
But he is gonna stop because I and my dad are going to go to swim lessons, and he's gonna stop the smoking because he understands that's bad for his health.
Okay. Thank you a lot. That's good.
No problem.
How that I should do take alcohol?
No, I don't.
Good. How that? What do you think are the effects of alcohol?
Well, the effects of alcohol, there are many of them. For instance, it damages the health of a consumer. It damages the liver. It tends to damage the brain and the memory of the person. And besides, when a person becomes unconscious after consuming alcohol, they sometimes tend to do things which are unethical, things which ruin their reputations.
Well, good. What do you think are the opinions on people taking alcohol?
Well, my opinion on alcohol taking, I discourage that thing because I already told you the effects before, and I don't see anything good coming out of consuming alcohol.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it is, and besides, going further beyond, most religious practices are against the consumption of alcohol. I think that should be enough.
Hi, what's up?
Call her.
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Shala.
Okay, Mr. Sala. Do you take alcohol?
No, I do not take alcohol.
What do you think are the effects of alcohol taking?
First of all, alcohol is very harmful to the human body.
Yes.
For instance, when taking alcohol, you damage your own liver.
Yes.
Alcohol tends to damage the brain. So, find a person who is a drunkard not having enough memory because alcohol damages the memory center.
Okay, and what are your opinions about alcohol taking?
People should not take alcohol.
Why?
Because alcohol is harmful to our own bodies. Also, in religion beliefs, alcohol is strictly prohibited, so we should not take alcohol because it damages our own bodies, also because it is not a teaching or a lesson in our religious beliefs.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I will not comment on the answers given on the interview, as it's their views, their opinions. So instead, I will let you decide what is good and what is bad for you. If alcohol is good for you or if alcohol is bad for you. Remember that every decision we make counts and have impacts in our daily life. So to sum up, I would like to say you shape your own destiny, you shape your own life. So make sure the shape that you make is a great shape. Don't forget to follow our page, Open Space Foundation, and Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel, Artcast Radio. And also don't forget to follow Asma YouTube account. A link is on the bio, on the description below. And please listen to some of our work. Thanks to all who participated in the production of this podcast, like Sheikh Yusuf from Tanzania, who helped in interviews, and also Open Space Foundation, Chamwino Arts Center, Soul Expression, My Vagant, and European Union. I will leave you with the music from Tanzania called Pombe, which translates to alcohol. The song was sung by Sumaji, a musician from Tanzania who's actually retired. And please enjoy the music and its message, and have a nice day.
The project is carried out thanks to the financial support of the European program Erasmus+, K-Action 2, capacity building in the field of youth.
Utajiona bonge la mtu. Pombe ikishatinga kichwani wewe ndio wewe. Pombe piga mitungi sana mpaka uwe chicha, ila pombe ukizidisha sana watu watakuficha. Pombe ikikolea bwana we inakuwa noma, wengine zikiwa kolea sana disiplini hawana, heshima inapotea, njia nzima wanatukana. Pombe ikikolea haina noma wala nini yani, hata mke wa mtu utamkumbatia hadharani. Wengine zikitukolea tunakuwa tumetulia, wengine zikiwa kolea wanashindwa kujizuia. Chale zikimzidi balaa anaanza kulia, na wale wenye vichwa vya panzi wanajitapikia. Pombe memkolea yupo hoi bintabani. Noma washikaji, msimfanye hivyo jamani. Mshikaji zikimkolea kawaida yake kujikojolea, adumiki sasa sio mgomvi ila anaongea. Jioni kauche zikimkolea akili yote unampotea. Kuna wale wanaokunywa mpaka mishipa inasimama, wao zikisha kolea kawaida wanaanza uhasama. Kuna wale zikiwazidi zinawatuma kupigana. Pombe ikikolea kila mtu yunwala msea, atataka ongea Kiingereza hata kama pronounce hazikwei. Pombe ikikolea jamani mtu una data. Pombe ukizidisha inakuwa noma. Pombe ikikolea inakuwa sumu. Pombe ukizidisha inakuwa noma. Pombe ikikolea inakuwa sumu. Na uhakika 90% ya wananchi wote pombe tunatumia, ila kwenye 90 tunatoa. Kwa wale wasiojihurumia wanaokunywa pombe za kijinga mpaka wanajinyea. Pombe imempolea mama wewe kadondo, mitungi imemzidi kichwani karibu migongo, yani pombe imempolea mguu kushoto mguu kulia. Pombe imemzidi anazungumza anachojisikia na anafanya vitu hata pasipo kudhamiria. Si unajua tena pombe mambo ya masanga, utajiona upo gizani kumbe unajisaidia kwenye mwanga. Pombe ukizidisha vituko starehe hakuna. Pombe nyingi badala kwenda mbele unarudi nyuma. Evo unaona sasa pombe mambo ya kilaji, umezidisha kipimo unaruka pakapu unakanyaga maji. Wewe pombe imekolea sasa, watu wote wapo chicha, tuliobakia ni vichwa ngumu. Wacha walale watapike, sisi tuendelee na mhudumu. Mhudumu leta pombe, kikao bado kinaendelea ila kitavunjika baada tu ya pombe kutukolea. Pombe umekunywa mwenyewe sasa unamlilia nani? Ulidhani maji sasa inakutokea puani. Pombe imemkolea anatoa siri zake za ndani, maji yamezidi unga kafika kwao kalala uani. Pombe ukizidisha jamani mambo hadharani. Pombe